everybody, it is me again. My name is Maddie. I am Stitch by Stitch Crochet, and this is a second part to my making a Twilight sweater crochet vlog. I had originally intended for this to be a one-part video, just from start to finish, working on the Twilight sweater, but it took a little bit longer than expected. I got busy. I started working on another project. I got sick. I've been working. A girl that I work with has gone on vacation, so everybody's been having to cover a few more shifts this week. So it's been busy, and I just didn't get time to finish it. So I decided to split it up into two parts. Here's a little recap of the first part. Hey, I already have this much done of the back panel. Art is a lie, nothing is real. I did some math. Don't look at my ugly chart. I'm literally so obsessed with that word, it's not even funny. Now I can officially start on the graph, the color, the word, Twilight. Super duper duper excited. What is going on? Where's the end? Where's the end? Whoa, it looks even better in the camera. Whoa. Yes, yes, I'm so excited. Ding, subscribe. Don't look at me. Alright, that was the recap for the first part of this video, and now I'm going to play some of the clips that I had filmed before today, and I will catch you up on my latest update in a second. Okay, it's Tuesday. I just got back from my knitting club, so I thought I would give you an update on what I did while I was there. Honestly, I might sneak this clip into both my mesh top and my Twilight sweater vlogs, just because I've been working on both of them kind of simultaneously today. So if you see this same clip in both videos, it's because I've been working on two projects in one day, and I wanted to give an update. Open my bag up. Let's do Twilight sweater because that is on top. I've made some big progress on my Twilight sweater. I mean, not big progress, but noticeable progress. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Ah! Oh my god, it looks even better on camera. Look at that. Look, I finished the G and I finished the W, and I have the tops of the I minus the dots. Yay! I took a break on this for a couple of days because my wrist got a little bit sore, but I'm feeling pretty good now. I've had a few days off of work, and I've been working on that mesh top, which I think easier on the wrists than this sweater. It's not as easy on the wrist as I thought it was going to be because it's a lot of chaining, which is, this all the time. But I finally picked this back up for the first time in a couple of days because while I was at knitting club, I took my mesh top. I forgot to bring the front panel of the top to compare how many rows I need to make for the back panel. Worked on this for about an hour at knitting club today, and I think I got like 3 or 4 rows done on it, and I think it's gonna end up looking really good. I just cannot believe I made a G and a W, and I am so close to being done with the graph. Like, most of this stuff in the middle that I've got going on right now is blue because I finished the W. And then once I'm done with the dots on the eyes, then the only thing I'm going to have left to do is the top of the L. and maybe like 1 or 2 stitches on either side to finish off the T's. So I'm pretty darn close to being done with this graph portion of the sweater, and I'm super excited because after I'm done with the graph portion, it's gonna just speed through because the sleeves are gonna be all the sleeves are gonna be all one color. And obviously once I finish the graph, the rest of the front panel is gonna be one color. It's gonna be the blue. So once I'm done with the graph, then it's gonna be easy breezy beautiful cover girl from there. All right, so now that you're totally caught up, now I'm gonna show you how it looks right now. I am so incredibly close to being done with the color work. I have both T's done, the H done, the I dots done. I think I only have like 2 rows of the top of this L left, and then it's gonna be done, and then I can just shape the neck, and then the front piece is gonna be done! Look at it. Look at it. Look at what I did. Look at what I made. Isn't this amazing? I'm so proud of myself. Good job. This is what the back looks like. So the goal right now is to finish the front panel and probably try to weave in some of these ends, and then I can officially move on to Sleeve Island. I can officially move on to Sleeve Island, and that's gonna be super simple because it's just gonna be plain blue. So for right now, I'm just gonna finish this, and I will let you know when I have totally finished the front of this panel. It's probably not gonna take me very long, probably like 30 minutes to finish this. Okay. It's a couple hours later. I started watching New Moon while I was crocheting, and I finished the front panel officially. Stop licking your leg. Bum ba da ba 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 da ba ba bum ba da ba 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 ba. Ta-da! I'm so excited to finally have it done. The front part, and now I just have to clean up the backs and sew in my ends, and then I can just do the sleeves, and I don't think the sleeves are gonna be that difficult. I talked in my first part about doing from the cuff to the elbow, doing like a forest color work thing up the sleeve, but I don't think I want to do that this time. I just don't want to put in the effort. I mean, that's really the only excuse that I have. I don't want to put in the effort to do that. And my original vision was to have it with solid sleeves, so I'm gonna stick to that. And if I ever decide that I want to remake it, I could try it with the forest sleeves, and I could plan that in advance. Or also, as I was saying that, I had an idea of like, what if I did like a wall tapestry of like a forest with the foggy sky and then Twilight like over it, and just have it as a wall tapestry. You know, like in that first scene of the first movie where it goes, and, you know. Anyway, I have to get ready for work now, but I'm super duper excited that I finally have the front panel finished. That's the most exciting part. That's the part with the word on it. So I might not record too terribly much when I'm making the sleeves, just because it's not as interesting, but I'm gonna definitely record some, so we're just gonna keep on going. We're just gonna keep on going. But not right now though, because I have to get ready for work. But it's okay. I'm not gonna be bitter about having to go to work because, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you because I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, so what I was going to say in that little pause was I'm not going to be bitter because I had to go to work because I've been trying to save money for Sabrina Carpenter tickets, and then I wasn't going to say that because I didn't want to jinx it, but I can say now that I did make enough money to buy Sabrina Carpenter tickets, and I saw her in St. Louis, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I loved her, and it was amazing. And she was so beautiful and talented and amazing, and I had a wonderful, wonderful time.
Hey, so it's like a week later. I don't know what the last time that I did an update, but I thought I would just give you a little update while I'm working on the first sleeve of my sweater. I have this much done. And, okay, before I start on my update, I just want to tell you what I'm doing with the sleeve. I'm doing a tapered sleeve. I originally had in my head to just do like a sleeve the same... What am I trying to say here? Like a cylinder, like with no tapering, just to the cuff and then have like a cinched cuff. That's what I had originally in my mind. But because I made the armpit so big, which I did it on purpose because I don't like it to be too tight in this area. I just don't like it. So I wanted it to be a little looser. I didn't want it to be so loose around my elbow and my forearm. So I thought I would just do a little bit of tapering on my sleeve. It's still gonna be baggy, but it's just not gonna be as baggy on the forearm side of my arm as it would have if I didn't do any tapering. So what I'm doing, I don't think this was in the original pattern, but I am doing a decrease every 4th row on each side. So I didn't do very much crocheting last week. I was just not feeling very good. I was having a lot of anxiety. I was getting overwhelmed. It's just, you know, that's just what happens. So I'm ready to get back on it this week. I've been working on this sleeve for a couple of hours today, and I'm almost done with it. I know it doesn't look that long, but because the, main portion of the, because the torso of this sweater is so wide, I have probably like this much of sleeve that I don't have to do, so I'm just making from here to here. And I'm also doing a taper, so, every 4 rows, my rows get smaller, which makes them faster. Today's Tuesday. I am gonna try to get a video out on Friday. I didn't put out a video last week just because I was having some trouble finishing this project. Like I said, my anxiety was high last week, so whenever I, got to a point where I didn't know what to do next or was unsure, I just kind of put it down and didn't pick it back up again until I was kind of in a more stable emotional state, because I get really emotional when I get frustrated at my projects, and I just don't want that to be the case. I don't want to be mad at my projects. That's a little bit ridiculous. So when that starts to happen, I just put it down, sometimes for a few days until I'm ready to pick it back up again. So I didn't put out a video last week because the 2 projects that I was working on, my Twilight sweater and my mesh top, both I didn't finish because I had gotten to a point where I just didn't want to continue. I stopped at my Twilight sweater because I wasn't sure how big I wanted to make the sleeves, so it took a couple of days to decide that, just kind of let it ruminate in the back of my mind. And I stopped on my mesh top because I was getting frustrated. I couldn't get the sleeves turned out how I wanted them to. The working in the round I don't think is going to be a good idea. So I think I'm going to have to make panels, but I also don't know how that's going to look because of the seam down the bottom of the sleeve. So I've kind of been thinking about that for the past couple of days. And I'm also kind of considering just giving up on the sleeves because I really, really like the way that it looks without the sleeves. Like, it's just kind of got a cap sleeve. I think that's what it's called, but I really, really like the way that it looks now, just without the sleeves. But my original vision I had the sleeves, and that my inspiration photos had the long sleeves, and I talked about wanting a mesh top with long sleeves and how I just like the way that looks. But so I don't want to give up on that original idea, but also I'm getting frustrated with the sleeves, and I think it looks really good how it is right now. So I don't know what to do. It's like when you have a painting and you want to keep adding to it, but you're afraid you're going to ruin it. That more or less is my update. That's why I didn't upload last week. This is what I've been working on today. The goal today, it's like 11 o'clock right now, and I don't have to go to work until 5. The goal is to finish this sleeve today, and then make some progress on my computer today, editing my video for Friday, because I just really have to get ahead on that. So that by come Thursday, when I have the day off, I can spend the last couple of hours editing that, and then I'll have it ready to upload on Friday, and I can get a new video out, because I really want to do that. So I'm just going to keep chugging away at this. I'm going to put my YouTube videos back on, and I'll let you know when I finish this sleeve, I guess. So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now, and I have the sleeve finished. I did some single crochet ribbing down the bottom of this to make the cuff, and I really hope that it's gonna end up looking good. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I don't know if I probably should take at least a couple of hours to clean today before I go to work. If I still have some time left before work after I'm done cleaning, I can start working on the other sleeve. I mean, why not? I mean, I'll have to get it done sometime, and I'd like to get it done this week, and today's already Tuesday, so if I can get at least some of the second sleeve done today, then I can get the majority, if not all of it, done tomorrow. And then I can sew up the pieces and finish this thing. Much of an update on the second sleeve, but I honestly didn't even really feel the need to, because it was the same as the first sleeve. I filmed a little bit, like I did just like a little, progress clip. But so all of my pieces are done. I have the front panel, the back panel, and both of the sleeves done. Now I just have to weave in the ends, attach the panels, sew up the sides, and then steam it if I have time, but we'll see how long it takes me to attach all of the panels together. So here is the body portion of the sweater. And here's one sleeve, and here's another sleeve that I haven't cut yet. It's still attached to the ball, but the sleeve is done. Both of them are. Yeah, I'm just going to be working on this pretty diligently for the next couple of hours. It is 10:20, and I have to go to work at 4. So I was I was getting ready to sew this sleeve on. I forgot to tell you, I sewed up the shoulders already a couple of days ago, but I was getting ready to sew up these panels, and I realized that even after I'm done with that, I'm still gonna have to do the neckline. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to finish it today, like I thought, but I'm gonna try. Here it is in all of its glory, all done, all perfect. It really is. It really is perfect. Can I get a round of applause, please? Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm finally done. Well, actually I should say I'm finally done with this video, because this sweater has been done for at least like 2 weeks, because I wore this to the Sabrina Carpenter concert, which was, by the way, amazing. But I've been busy. Okay. But I am starting to get back into my regular routine because I went to St. Louis to watch Sabrina Carpenter. I spent 2 days in the city with my husband, and then I had to come back into town, go to work, then the weekend happened, then the next week I went to Kansas City to see Dan and Phil at the Terrible Influence tour, and that was amazing. I'm super glad that I got to see that as well. So I was out of town for 2 days to see them as well. So this week I'm finally getting back into my routine. I'm finally getting to film the end of this video. I've been working on editing it for like the past few days. I was struggling a little bit with it, but I think it's finally starting to turn out, and I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited to finally get it out and just start making videos again, because I feel like I haven't really been, I feel like I fell off the wagon a little bit for like a month or a month and a half, but I'm ready to get back on it. I'm ready to get back on the grind, and I feel like come on. Like, this is the perfect way to introduce my fall crochet and knit project list. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a perfect introductory to fall crochet. But anyway, after all that gabbing, let me give you like an actual rundown of the sweater. Okay, so I've got Twilight right here, which looks amazing, if I do say so myself. I really like the colors that I picked. I feel like the white is like the perfect contrast to this dark blue. Let's talk shaping. Okay, I think the length is perfect. I think that the bottom band is perfect. It's like tight on my waist, but it's not like snug. And then the body portion just kind of like fluffs out, but because it's tighter at the bottom, it like just kind of gives a relaxed fit. And then my sleeves are tapered like I was talking about before, but they're still baggy, and they're kind of long, but not too long, like my thumbs still peek out. And then my collar, I ended up just doing a front post, front post, back post, half double crochet for the collar, which is a little bit different than the pattern. But I think it turned out amazing. Here's the back. The back is boring, but here it is. Yeah, that more or less is all that I have for you right now. Be looking forward to more videos in the future because I have plenty of ideas for them. Subscribe so you can be notified of all of the... Shut up! I'm trying to be a star! Subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when my new upcoming videos come out and you can support my channel. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know how you think my sweater turned out. I will link the pattern for this sweater in the description below so you can check it out and buy it if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. Keep looking at my sweater because my sweater is amazing.